and we can just do like a breakdown and see what's going
She's
to...
trying to sabotage my attempt. She's giving me the wrong instructions. So mine's gonna flop. Hey, hello, hi. Back again, cooking with Carl, my best friend, dear
Hello.
friend Sydney. She's gonna help me make, what are we making?
It's like a healthy take on a sweet treat. It's super easy. It's a mug cake.
Yeah.
You just mix your ingredients together, put them in a mug, pop it in the microwave, and then it's an easy way to fit within your macros.
Fit your macros, relatively low calorie snack. Also, we do microwave because we're not about that admin life. We
It's
want
quick.
quick snacks
Save
that
time.
taste great, low calories, because we're lazy and we need to spend more time at gym, so we can't spend time making like random desserts. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
we're gonna start off maybe just sharing the recipes and what you would need to make this delicious, hopefully delicious. I've never tried it. Sydney's made it before.
I've tried it once.
I'm gonna make like a taste review. So I'll taste it at the end. I'll be like, make this, don't make this. So
Exactly.
stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna run you through what you need to make this potentially delicious snack. So
Okay.
Sydney, please walk us through.
So you've got your dry ingredients, you've got your wet ingredients. For the dry, there are a few staples that you need. So we have oat flour. If you want something that is slightly lower in carbs but higher in fat, you can swap it out for almond flour, but we're about that oat.
Yeah, we're about the carb life. So if we're gonna do keto, choose something else.
Yeah.
We don't do keto because
don't
we're not
speak to us.
basic. Don't speak to us.
So you can also use your regular protein powder if you have a whey protein powder. I don't, so I just bought an unflavored whey. I think also if you get an unflavored whey powder, it gives you more opportunities to mix the recipe up. What we're going to start off with is like a very basic plain, like if you could think of it as like a vanilla cake version, and you can add whatever you want to it to make it different. So we've got the unflavored whey powder, dark chocolate chips because
Chocolate is life.
exactly. And I think that's everything for the dry ingredients. Then for the wet ingredients, any kind of nut butter. We have an almond nut butter, macadamia nut butter also works really nice. Peanut butter,
We actually prefer macadamia, but the shop we just went to,
didn't have.
well, they were closed because they were like deep cleaning for COVID and we were like rude. So then we had to drive to a different shop and they only had the almond, but the almond does like, it smells like crack. I love nut butters. Like, it's like crack for me. So
We're living our best white girl lives.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of different nut butters, but
exactly.
if you want something that's not going to be overpowering, then go for the almond or the macadamia. Obviously peanut butter, it's going to taste like peanut butter.
I think the peanut butter will just like take all the flavors over and it'll just taste like peanut butter and you might get like a little chocolate piece somewhere and
You'd
you'll
have
be like,
to add a lot of everything else to taste
to like kind
not
of,
peanut butter.
get out of the peanut butter vibes.
Exactly. And then we've got maple syrup. You can use like a sweetener, like a stevia or something as well for sweetness. But it's such a tiny bit of maple syrup, so you don't have to feel bad.
Yeah, you're not gonna be adding like half a liter. I mean,
No.
per serving is like 225 kilojoules, which is not that bad. And we're not gonna even use 50 milligrams. It's just
No.
like a little bit, just for the taste.
Exactly. And then in the one option, we'll like top it off with some maple syrup, but I won't get ahead of myself. I won't get there yet. And then we use 3 egg whites. Again, if you want the higher fat, lower carb option, then it's 2 egg whites, 1 whole egg. It's completely up to you. And then mixed in with the egg whites, I like to add a bit of vanilla essence. I find the essence of vanilla kind of enhances the whatever sweetness is there already, so you don't miss the sugar that you're leaving out.
Yeah.
So those are all the ingredients. You want to get started putting it together?
Let's get started. So Sydney's gonna make one, I'm gonna make one. Mine will probably flop, but
We're gonna see how it goes.
we'll see how it goes. Once again, not in my own kitchen. I'm like a kitchen gypsy, so I just hop around So I think cooking with Carl is never going to be in my own kitchen. I'm just going to hop around
Yeah.
to different kitchens. Also, I never have to clean up afterwards. So
Which is great.
Sydney's going to do
What
that.
I'm here for. Okay, we're gonna get started putting it together. You want to
Okay.
get started with the wet ingredients first. So if we're gonna crack our eggs,
Okay.
just 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
These are large eggs.
Large organic eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're not about that free radical life. I don't know.
It doesn't.
Also, the wine special, I also bought those eggs.
Yeah, I feel
Always
like-
go for the specials, friends. Don't pay full price.
We're on the same wavelength with our shopping lists. I feel
Yeah.
like.
We shop at the exact same store, so we always just like tell each other, there's a special.
I've got this on. Are you gonna do 1 egg, 2 egg whites, or are you gonna take your egg yolks out?
I'm gonna take my egos out. I'm not
Okay.
gonna do the keto.
We're just gonna chuck it in the bin
Okay.
in between.
Don't mind us.
Yeah. We're trying to keep it.
Okay.
more
I'm already
natural.
done
Well, you
with
need
my
to take
3.
your yolks out.
Oh. What am I gonna put them?
Do you in the bin?
Okay,
Chuck them in the bin.
okay.
It's fine. Do you need to use? I've got 2 extra shells if you want to use those.
Shells.
Yeah, just to scoop your yolks out. No.
Do you guys use your shells, your eggshells, to scoop your yolks out? Because I do.
Let us know. Are you the shell kind of? Do you fish your yolk out with the shell, or do you have some special way of doing it?
I know you can use a bottle as well.
Some people use a bottle. Some people just like move the yolk between the shells.
Yeah, I don't have that hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I suppose
Definitely
it
don't have that.
depends
So if
how fancy you are.
yeah, if you're like a seasoned chef, I suppose you could do that, but I'm not. So no.
Okay, so for the vanilla essence, because this is like just something that I've chosen to add in, what I normally do is just pour like a cap full, and then I just toss it in there. There you go.
Oh, do I have to do it myself? Great.
Yes, you
Okay.
need it. It's all part of the learning
Oh,
experience.
God.
You're not going to remember it otherwise.
Oh shit.
That's fine. Go for it.
Okay. I'm
Look
messing
best.
already. I'm ready. It's like
I need to just check
step
that.
2. Carl already messed everywhere. It's
I'm
good.
cleaning up afterwards. Why do you care?
Still. Oh, it smells so nice.
Yeah, then you want to kind of like whisk it up a bit. So you can just take a fork and just stir it all up. Okay, so then, I mean,
So you can just like take this, stir it.
there you
Very
go. Then we want to take our dry ingredients. So you'll take your tablespoon.
I already licked this.
Do you want a new one?
I can just rinse it off.
You got ahead of yourself. It's fine. I'm willing to overlook it.
Okay. Forgive me. Sorry.
Okay, so now you're gonna do 3 tablespoons of the oat flour and 1 like heaped spoon of the whey.
So 3
3 of this one.
oat flour, 1 whey.
Yes.
Okay.
Or any
Or
flour.
whatever flour you're gonna use,
Yes.
but we're using the oat flour and the whey protein.
And we are doing a heaped tablespoon of this whey, but if you have like your normal whey protein
Yeah,
that comes in
flavored,
the tub,
yeah.
you will use the scoop that it comes with. Just 1 scoop.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Go for it. You go
3.
first. I'm just going to refresh my memory here.
Okay, 1, 2. I'm trying my best.
That's fine. You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Maybe
Do I need to wash the spoon off?
no. Maybe just use your fork. I don't know where it's gone, but
It's
there, there it
It's
is.
in my bowl.
Just give it like a light, if you
Oh,
can.
God.
Give it like a light mix before you add the whey in, just to make
Okay.
everything a bit even.
Wow.
I'm gonna use a different approach, and I'm gonna do my dry ingredients separately, and we can just
Okay.
do like a breakdown and see what's
She's
gonna.
trying to sabotage my attempt. She's giving me the wrong instructions. So mine's gonna flop.
Just watch, yours will probably turn out better than mine.
Okay, trying, yeah.
Okay. And then 1 heaped spoon of the whey.
I'm pretty sure Sydney is cheating to make me look bad.
Never.
Because-
I would never.
Because adding this to the egg whites is literally looks like jumbo.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Maybe we need to add your whey in. I think we
Yeah.
just need to give it more of a stir.
Okay.
There we go. Is it getting better?
Yeah, it's getting better.
It's getting better.
She's fixing it. She felt that. Now she's fixing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably also just because there's not a lot of flour in here at the moment. So
Yeah.
I think let's add your whey to that.
Okay.
It's not going to look nice.
But that's
Because
fine.
what healthy food really looks nice?
You want
Like-
it to taste great. Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Exactly. Let me just. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I need to add.
Yeah. So now we just need a heaped spoon of the whey.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm gonna
yeah,
mace. I'm gonna
It's
mace.
fine. Go closer.
Okay. What's in your black bowl?
It's my egg whites.
Oh, you separated yours. Never mind.
So you can, to be honest, if you really wanted to be lazy, you could mix all of this in your mug. We're being
That's gonna
bougie
be
and
me.
we're doing it separately.
We have separate bowls and everything. So look, we have like a glass
It's
bowl.
like a full-on cooking show.
And we have like black bowl, spoons.
We do it properly here. Come on, we're professionals.
That's why I came
Why-
to Sydney's place.
Why would you do it any other way?
Because I'd be sitting at home doing this in a mug. That's just.
If you wanted to save even more time and you don't want
Yeah.
to clean up a bunch of stuff, or maybe you don't have bowls and spoons at home, I don't know what your situation is, then
Listen, Corona was rough. Maybe I had to sell your spoons and things.
you can mix it all together. Then, okay, that looks really good. You can go ahead and add your maple syrup, so on.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix my wet and dry ingredients. So
So the recipe said a dash.
a dash. I do like a capful.
Okay, let's
You can
do that because
more than
I,
that if you want. Same
like-
goes for the stevia.
okay, but stevia you can add a lot because it's like almost 0 calories.
You can do
in it.
literally whatever you want. We're not going to tell you how to
Yeah.
live your life.
Live your best life.
Then you can also go ahead and add the chocolate chips.
How
That's
many?
also you gauge. If you really,
Okay.
if you love your chocolate, I've got a major sweet tooth. I don't hold back on the chocolate chips. It's dark
Okay.
chocolate chips. There's
Okay.
antioxidants in there. It's good for you. Don't argue.
Okay, it's fine.
If you want to go a little bit lighter on the chocolate chips,
I'm
that's
gonna
also
go a
fine.
little bit lighter.
We leave it
Oh,
very.
but they're small. They're like
very-
baby
yeah,
ones.
They're baby ones, and it like
Guys, we got the baby ones. I
They
don't know if
kind
you
of-
can see this, but they're really small. Okay. Like that?
perfect. If you want to
Okay.
do more, you can.
No, I don't want to do more.
Okay. I'm gonna do more just by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
I
wanna-
think yours already looks a lot. Oh, I'm messing.
Yeah, mine's now looking a lot better than Sydney. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm not even gonna show mine. If you want to hold yours up to the camera to show them like what it should look like, you basically just want to make sure you don't have any
Okay.
clumps of flour.
So yeah, mine's still a little bit clumpy, but it looks a lot better than
We're
Sydney's.
using a fork. If you have a baby whisk, then you can. You just want to get it mixed all the way through because when you put it in your mug, you don't want your cake to cook in the microwave and then you've got a big clump
Yeah.
of flour or whey powder that you're going to bite into because that's going to ruin your whole experience. And then you're going to tell us that our recipe's crap.
Yeah, if you messed this up, it's not our fault because we're giving you very strict instructions here.
If both of us can do it,
Yeah, listen, we're
you
not.
shouldn't struggle.
Well, I'm not. I can't even like cook. Like I can make my prep food easily, but that's about it.
That's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
And to be honest, no one should be mad at you for that.
No. I eat for function and taste. Okay, I don't care what it looks like.
Exactly. Okay, you are like significantly further than I am.
Okay.
So now that you've added everything, you can go ahead and put the coconut oil in your mug.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you. Would you like a pink mug or would you
Yes.
like a black mug?
Pink.
The pink
I'm
one.
gonna do pink.
That is for you. These are the only mugs that I have. If you look at them, they are
Very tall.
very, like, this is hand for reference. They're very tall and it's very, narrow or small at the top. So what's going to happen is, as your cake starts to cook, it's going to rise and come out the top of the mug. I did not buy larger mugs just to have a decent sized mug cake. So keep an eye on it if this is the type of mug you have at home.
Yeah.
But anything wider and shorter would probably be best.
Yeah, ideally you would want like a wider top.
Yeah, wider top.
Yeah.
Preferably something that's like almost this height though, because if it's too short, your cake's just gonna like, come out the top, and that's also not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is what we have, but we're making it work. It's fine.
How much do I put in the mug? Do I like line it?
You want to line it so that your mug doesn't stick. So like
Is that too much?
a little bit less than that. We're gonna zap it in the microwave to melt it, and then you'll just turn your mug. You just want to get it coated in the bottom. If you have spray and cook as well, that's also great. Anything so that your mug doesn't stick, because the whole idea is that you will cook your mug and then pop it out.
We'll see if it pops out.
You don't want to be fishing. Stay tuned to see if Cole's cake will pop out of the mug.
Okay, I'm lining it, but I don't think there's any at the bottom.
That's fine. If you want to zap it in the microwave to
I'm
try
gonna
and...
put a little bit more in.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm slowly but surely catching up here.
No. I was just born to make this.
You're teaching me apparently. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold back with the chocolate chips, but you know what? I think it also depends on how much of like a cheat day you have, or not even. You don't need
Are we
to have.
supposed to put this in? Not really. The almond butter.
Yeah.
Just thinking out loud.
Let's just do that real quick.
Okay, yeah, just quickly.
It's like a teaspoon. So use the baby spoon that I gave you. It's not covered. Okay, I will use that for the coconut oil in my mug, and we can both use this. Okay? So I'm just gonna stir this up a bit because it's separated.
Guys, like nut butter to me is like crack. I don't even put it in my diet because I will literally just finish it with a teaspoon.
This is fine.
Yeah.
You can see in the camera, yes? Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
So that's about...
Just take like a teaspoon, just...
I don't want to... There we go. We don't want to cross-contaminate, so if you've touched something with your egg whites, do not put it back in the nut butter, please.
Don't lick your spoon.
You can lick your spoon. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna lick this spoon afterwards.
Unless it's like a stranger's kitchen, then maybe don't.
Yeah. If you don't know the person, then...
If you know them well enough to feel comfortable switching saliva,
yeah,
then by all means lick your
this is
spoon.
leaking.
You can. It's yours. You can lick it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So now everything is mixed up. We're happy. We're good. We're gonna clean all of this up later anyway, so don't stress about it too much.
Okay.
And then you just want to take a little bit. Do you want to put yours in the microwave so long?
Yes.
Okay. Now you need to keep an eye on it. So you're actually going to cook it for, depending on maybe if you've made the recipe, like if you've doubled it, or depending on the size of your mug, you really want to try and microwave it for about 90 seconds. But stop it every 30 seconds to make sure that it doesn't... Yeah. Don't put it in there for 90 seconds and then ignore it.
Yeah, and like leave.
Because it will... You'll come back and you'll have like a slinky looking cake.
Exactly.
That would have kind of like overflowed out of your mug and then cooked around it.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. Okay.
We are back. We just took like a 5-second
breather. Sent to ourselves.
Had some coffee.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go ahead. We'll do you first.
Okay, do we need to put the cup in the microwave first to melt the coconut oil?
Yeah, let's maybe pop it in there for, let's just do like 15 seconds. Then you just say start. There we go. Spray and cook would probably work best.
Yeah, I would say.
You cook with coconut oil, so you had it on hand. If you don't feel like you need to go out and buy it. Spray and cook, you just grab your mug and you quickly spray it, and then it's done.
Okay.
Cool. I'll do mine while you put your. If your coconut oil is melted
Yeah.
and there's like a little bit of excess, just pour it into the sink so that too much of it doesn't soak into your cake and make
Okay.
it kind of like oily.
Okay, because we don't do keto. We're not gonna do that. Okay, I think I'm ready.
So now you just want to pour your mixture into your mug,
Okay.
and then we'll put it in the microwave.
Okay, this is some skill it seems. I don't want to mess.
It's like ripping off a band-aid. I think the quicker you do it, the better.
Okay, I'm just gonna pour. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay.
You're doing so well.
So proud of myself. Okay. Ah,
Did you get it?
getting. Yeah, I'm trying to just get everything.
You can always scrape it on the top of the mug to get the excess off the fork if you need to.
Yeah. Okay. Mad skills.
You didn't spill once.
Yeah. You can't lick this off, can you? You shouldn't.
Maybe not.
Can you get sick?
I don't know. I guess it's like eating raw cake batter or cookie dough. So you probably can, as long as it's not too much. If you can't get, but you got everything off. I'm just going to use my spoon to get all this extra out. Okay, so now we're going to put your mug in the microwave first.
For 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Watch it. You don't want to lose your cake to the microwave. Okay.
No.
So let's reset and we're going to do 30. I'm going to say start. Okay, so now all we do is wait.
Okay, so the microwave's out of frame because, yeah, we don't have someone to follow us around.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
It's not a pretty microwave. You don't
Yeah,
need to
you're not
see it.
missing out on anything. So 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch it.
Okay. We're getting there.
It's not rising out of the mug just yet.
Okay. I'm excited to taste this.
So, do you want to just show them kind of like, I don't know if it's,
So it still looks like kind of gross,
if you can see.
if you can see. But it's starting. It's
Yeah.
starting to rise.
It
It's starting
starts
to rise.
to cook, obviously, the longer you
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the full 90. You can do set 90 seconds, but then you really
Yeah,
need
then
to
stop,
it
start, yeah.
if it's going to be easier, or you can do it in 30 seconds.
Well, some microwaves, like you have the option, like if you put it in for 90, you take it out, let's say after 30 seconds, then it just starts from 60.
Yeah.
You don't have to like completely wipe it.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't do that. Mine is like, oh, it's over now, but I forgot what you told me to do. so.
Everyone's microwave is different,
Yeah.
so you will know your microwave.
Trust your microwave. Read the manual.
Okay, so now you
Yes.
can see how much more
Look,
it is
it has
starting
risen.
to form by.
look.
I would say after, like when you get to the 60-second mark is really when you need to watch it.
Okay.
Because you can see how much it's risen by now. Now you need to just really watch it. You've got another 30 seconds to go, but you might want to stop it at like 15 seconds to bring it back down again. It's like if you cook your oats in the microwave.
Yeah, it's like cooking ours basically.
It's
like
going to start to rise as
yeah.
it cooks, and you need to just watch it to make sure it doesn't kind of overflow. Then while mine cooks, I'll get you a plate, and then you can kind of, what I did last time, because I didn't anticipate how like this was going to just be a massive cake cylinder, I cut it in half.
Yes, we're gonna cut it like little
Oh.
loaf of bread. Oh! It almost fell over, but look how cool this looks. Show them.
That's what's going to happen if you don't watch it.
We were chatting.
But it was like there.
Yeah,
So-
it was literally like coming up.
And that was 15 seconds.
Yeah.
See, I told you. So you just need to
Let it like simmer down a bit.
let it sink back into the mug. It's the last 30 seconds. You really need to keep
It's
an eye on it.
essential. The last 30 seconds, essential.
Unless you want to make a mess. So
So this is the most labor intensive part of this whole process, is just checking in the microwave. Yes.
there's 7 seconds left. I don't want you. Yeah, you just want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through.
So it's gonna come out and sink back in, out and sink back in.
It's gonna be worth it in the end, though.
Yeah. No,
Otherwise-
but that's what it should be doing that. So I'm just saying, like, if you guys are
Yeah.
trying it, don't be alarmed if it starts coming out. Just stop the microwave and take it out.
Like I did. You have a moment where you panic and
Yeah,
then
and you
stop.
take it out.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yes. It's done.
That's what's
It's
gonna happen.
amazing.
It will sink as it cools down. But I mean, to me, it looks perfectly cooked all the way through. We're gonna just let the mug cool down.
Yeah.
While
Sydney does her.
I'm gonna get you a
Wow.
plate quickly. Just want one that's big enough so you don't end up using.
Yes.
So there's your plate.
Thank you.
What you want to be able to do is literally just flip your mug over. So normally what I do to make sure that it doesn't fall off at an angle, hold your mug upright. And then you put the plate on top of it.
Ah.
And then you push, just careful, the bottom of your mug's quite hot. So don't burn your hand.
What do I just turn it upside down?
And then you're going to turn it. Yeah. And then you're going to lift the mug up and it should pop out.
Look at that.
There we go.
That's like a gourmet meal right there.
It looks it looks like a blob, but it's fine. We didn't promise
It's
it was gonna
delicious.
look nice.
That wasn't in the initial start of the YouTube video.
So- What I recommend you do, I mean, I guess if you want to leave it like that, you can.
This looks fine to me. This looks like if you put a bit of cinnamon on this and you go to like a 5-star restaurant, no one would ask any questions.
It's steaming. It's the steam for me. Okay, so I can let the first 30 seconds chill on its own.
Okay.
Now, this is where you really put your personal spin on it. So you can
Yes.
leave it, or
So I brought this.
yeah,
with-
he's
Remember this from my last eating video?
he's taken it to the next level. with
Yes,
these.
we've got both flavors. We've got the raspberry and the blueberry. So I'm leaving this with Sydney because she doesn't have, and also they're always out of stock. So she's gonna use this
amazing. I
one.
can't wait to try it.
I'm gonna use my blueberry one because I love blueberries.
Yeah. So how I did it the first time I did this, I just put a little bit of extra maple syrup on top. If you put the stevia in the mix, I would say you can top it. Maple syrup can also be a bit pricey, so I guess you can
Yeah.
use honey as well.
Yeah,
Honey's like a
definitely.
pretty decent alternative.
Like some cinnamon as well could be nice on this.
Yeah, the thing is that you can do whatever you want with it. We were trying to get cocoa powder. If you're like a chocolate cake fanatic, I guess this is more like a muffin. You can make like an icing if you want with stevia.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever, it's up to you. This is without the chocolate chips. It's like a very plain base, and then you add whatever you want to it. You can put like raisins in, but please don't give it to me. I don't want
Sydney
raisins.
doesn't like raisins. I love raisins. I would put raisins in
You can
this.
put raisins in there. Literally, the possibilities are endless with it. So you can go crazy, go to town with whatever you want to put
Yes.
on there.
I'm gonna add my. I just want to show you guys again the
Yeah.
amount of calories in
Give them the
this.
breakdown.
Like, I don't. This is focusing. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe
Just
not.
focus to me.
Hope you guys can see. But this is 7 kilojoules per 30 milliliters. So divide that by 4 basically to get your calories.
Yeah.
So it's less than 2 calories per 30 milliliters.
And you're not going to use that much. It's a
No,
tiny cake.
you don't
guys.
want. You know, like it's quite overpowering as well. You don't want to use 30 milliliters. Milliliters, sorry. So I'm just gonna like,
Oh yes.
guys, you can like. That looks like. I'm sorry, that's the
It
thumbnail.
looks like it looks like we took it from a gourmet restaurant. Hold it up
Yeah.
to the camera for the
I just don't want it to fall over. But look, you just like, look there. You can see like you just like drip it over. That's.
amazing.
I think I should
And-
become a chef. This is-
We've given you the tools for the basic recipe,
Yeah.
but you can add whatever you want to it to make it fit with your tastes.
Yeah.
Or if you want to add extras to it because maybe you've got a few extra calories left for the day.
Yeah, to make it fit your macros.
Do whatever. You can have it with like a scoop of ice cream or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you can make it like a proper dessert as well. Like you don't have to do the low calorie option. We obviously
Yeah.
just prefer to like stay in our macros.
this could be a snack.
Yeah.
If you have like a full on dessert left for the day, then you can go
Go to town.
guys. Enjoy it. It is a dessert. Let me just get a plate.
Sydney's gonna scoop up now. We should enter MasterChef. You
We
know what?
should.
You know what I've been thinking? They should make a MasterChef, but not with all these random basics and the children. You have to make so they give you a meal, but you have to make the lowest calorie option possible,
Yeah.
and it still has to taste good.
Yes.
Not look good, taste good.
No, because there's too many people that have like low calorie recipes, and I think it sounds nice by the name, and then you look
Yeah.
at what's in it, and you're like, I would never eat that.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound appealing to me. And if it's something like this, which is a treat, you don't want to feel like you've wasted calories on something that didn't even taste good.
Yeah, if
You want it to be
exactly.
nice. So I'm gonna see how this goes.
Sydney's got the bougie square plate. Here we go.
Okay.
Perfect. See, her one isn't like leaning over like mine. So this one is like completely straight. Mine's like,
Okay, but
Bending.
because yours is bending, it kind of like has a counterweight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to cut this in half because it's 100% gonna fall over.
okay.
So I'm gonna grab a knife quickly. This is just this is, I guess, if maybe you don't want the whole thing right
I
away.
want to share it with someone.
You can share it with
Yeah.
someone. You can keep it for the next day if you want to cut it in half. Because I mean, it's not massive, but it is fairly dense, I guess you could say. So,
See, that looks. No, you have to put the one like that.
don't want to angle it like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me just maybe so it doesn't slip.
We need to make it aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. So am I gonna try the raspberry one?
Well, you can try the blueberry. You can try both. You can mix them. But the
This is
raspberry is
true.
quite nice.
Is it? Can you help me?
It's really open.
Oh,
It just opens. These things just open. It's hard to open.
okay. So should I do one raspberry and one
Yeah.
blueberry? Okay. So there we go. And then
But we can't eat it now because I have to take photos.
okay. So that's
Show it
one
to
way
the
to do
camera.
it.
Show it to the camera. Look.
This is a masterpiece, guys. Can I? Oh, I don't want to spill. Let me just get like that. So that's
See.
pretty much how it goes.
Delicious.
Yeah. I think this was quick and easy to do.
It was. The most labor intensive part is literally just checking on the microwave.
And if you don't want to put it on a plate, you can put whatever you want to put on the top of it, and you can eat it out of your mug.
Yeah.
Even less dishes. I mean,
we just did this
pretty much
for the YouTube and Instagram.
to make it as labor intensive as possible.
Yeah, and to take cute pics. Like eating it out of a mug, you can't like show
No.
off what you just made.
Also, if you do take it out of the mug, you can get whatever you're putting on top of it around all of it. But if you leave it in the mug, it's probably not going to come down the sides.
Yeah.
And then you're only going to get nice stuff on the top.
And then it gets dry and flavorless as you go down.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the outro?
Go for it. You can do
No,
it.
you do it. I do it every time. Just force them to just say subscribe to my channel.
Okay, well, if you liked what we did here today and you'd like to see more, then you have to subscribe to the channel, please. And you want to also click on that little notification bell.
Yes, I forget to say that. Please press the notification bell. Also, if you want Sydney to feature on, we'll call it White Girl Wednesdays.
Yes.
Cooking
'cause we
with
are.
Carl. Oh no, so we'll have a separate Cooking with Carl thing.
Yeah.
Sydney will have a dedicated segment, White Girl Wednesdays.
It'll be like the sweet treats, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing things like this. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share with your grandparents.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.